Click, click, baby. Let's go. Mars and Aries 2026. Click, click, boom. Like, really, it comes in. You loaded it. You loaded. You loaded. You loaded. Like, I am so, so pumped. So pumped. So pumped for this time in history. I am, can you tell? Like, I am. This is Shay with 10 Minutes of Astrology. Today we're going to be talking about Mars in Aries in 2026. And this is a whole new era. This is a whole new way that we are about to load up. We about to load up. We about to get a war on. That's really what that is. Let's get into it. So as soon, like the same time Mars is going into Aries, the moon will be in Capricorn opposite Jupiter in Cancer. That's a whole lot going on right at the beginning. And this is Aries time. This is Aries moment. This is fire sign. This is like we prepping. We ready. Like, if people didn't know it before, they gonna know it now. It's the world is about to burn unless things change, unless we progress, unless we move forward, because we still got Pluto and Aquarius. Man, if we don't get this show on the road with a quickness, at some point, the North Node is going to be in Pisces, semi-sextile, Saturn in Aries, and Mars in Aries. Like, if I promise you, there is so much going on. I promise you that in somewhere in all of that, you're gonna hear the words God's will. It's God's will that this is happening. Then Venus in Taurus around the 16-degree mark is going to sextile Jupiter in Cancer. So you're going to hear empathizing and emotional talk. Those are going to be some keywords that you're going to hear. Mercury in Pisces, semi-sextile, Chiron in Aries around 26 degrees. So that same thing. Mars conjunct Neptune in Aries around 2 degrees. This comes back to the God's will stuff. Mars and Pluto are going to be in sync with one another because they are going to also be sextile. So all of this war change with society, like all of that, I'm telling you, this is some pump up time. This is some energy. This is some time. This is gonna be really fast, really hard, really hitting. Like, when I tell you loaded gun, and I wish I could say that word and not get demonetized, but it is what it is. And then we're going to have a new moon in air. At some point in all of this, we are going to have 7 planets in Aries. I'm going to let that sink in for a second. 7. Then we are going to have Uranus semi-sextile the sun in Aries. So Uranus is going to be in Taurus. And Uranus is going to be, it looks like, conjunct Venus. My notes are like then Uranus is going to enter Aries. That's going to make all the 7, I believe. And towards the end, Mars is going to be square Jupiter. I have here the spell is broken, all working separately in groups. And then at the very end, we've got Chiron conjunct Mars, semi-sextile Mercury in Taurus, and Mercury in Taurus, semi-sextile Venus in Gemini, and then Mars and Chiron are going to be sex. All of these are good things, by the way. And then Mars goes into Taurus and Venus goes into Cancer at the very end. Wow, if this is not a whole hell of a lot going on, I don't know what is. This is intense, but it's necessary. The energy that it brings is so powerful, and I see lots of riots, lots of protests, lots of talks of war, not only just trade war, but class war. You're hearing it now as I'm recording this and as I'm sending it off, because this is like about a year from now, I think, and all of this stuff is going to be going into Aries and the beginning of Aries, and Aries is first. Aries is already childlike, and then you're going to add the child temper tantrum on top of it. And it's necessary though, because a lot of people are struggling and in poverty. And I've been saying greed caps. We don't need billionaires. We don't. The only entity that needs more than 1 billion is the community entity. Anything over that is simple greeds. We need greed caps. Don't nobody need to be worth more than $1 billion. And I've been saying that all of these billionaires, give them a chance to spread their money throughout their family so that each one of their family members can be worth their billion until everybody's just capped at $1 billion. Anything more than that needs to be in the group entity. If you are a citizen that holds more than $1 billion, you need to be looked at like you are the scum of the earth and that you should be the shame of society, because nobody in this world needs to have that much wealth when we have so much poverty and we have so many bad things that are happening to so many people in the society. And I tell you what, the amount of mobs that are going to start showing up at these rich people's houses and places of business, the amount of fires that are going to start. I'm sure that there's going to be a volcanic eruption somewhere. There's probably, um, if not precursor earthquake, post earthquake. There's going to be. I mainly see fire. I mainly see like eruptions and disruptions, and just the whole system is about to be shaken, and I am here for it. I don't know about you, but it's been due time that the people in power actually do good things for the people that make up whatever country you're in. And I'm in the United States, so we have like a whole kind of up system compared to the rest of the world. And the rest of the world also has its own struggles and its own things that it is gonna have to deal with. And the police and the military are gonna need to be on the side of the people, because there's gonna be a massacre. And I'm not saying I'm definitely not pro violence. Like, I'm anti. I don't want to see the world burn. Like, I am pro mental institutions and hospitals over prisons and jails, because I think if you commit a crime, you're mental. Like, I think you need help. I think societally we have let you down, and that it is our job as a collective to help fix you so that you don't commit those crimes again. Because if you're stealing food because you're hungry, guess what? We're a failure as a society for letting somebody go hungry. If you have harmed somebody physically, we need to get you checked to see what is going on in your brain that made you think that that was okay. Like, I'm an activist on multiple fronts, but I'm never pro violence. But I am not the only person in this world. And there are people that don't think like me and that will commit acts of violence, and it is coming. And if I see it from this far away, I'm giving you the heads up that stuff is going to start happening. So when you do go out to these protests, enjoy yourself, enjoy the community, because there are going to be groups of communities. But then when nighttime comes, be careful. So this is my heads up to everybody, that it's locked and loaded, and then the news and the media outlets are going to go, you're empathizing with these people, you're and it's like, of course they are. Of course people are pro Luigi. What did you think was going to happen when you have for-profit things that murder people to make money? What did you think was going to happen? So, yes, there's going to be empathizers with violence. How about fix society so that we don't have to worry that there's going to be violence? How about make the world a better place? Because war is coming on multiple fronts, on all kinds of fronts. And there's not going to be like, nuclear might stop it. We don't want to do that, I promise. I promise. So, thank you so much for watching. I've been really excited to make this so that I can give everybody the heads up and the forewarning. So, peace out, fam. Much love. Please stay safe and embrace the energy that's coming, because it's coming heavy, it's coming hard. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited for some real change. So, lots of love. I'm doing a giveaway at 5K subscribers. And I have an astrology predictions playlist. If you go to my channel, go to playlist, look through astrology predictions to 2046. There you'll find all the videos I've made so far in order based on the time period. Talk to you later.